It is really, really early. Still dark outside, but I wanted to come on and talk about things going on in the world right now and what place we should be in this in ourselves before we decide what actions we're going to take. Um, Especially in the US, I know that there are things going on in other parts of the world that are similar, but I'm not going to speak out of where I'm not informed. Um, but I know that when I am living in a place that is relatively far from where things are occurring in the media, and I am seeing it here in different performance, right? Like I haven't seen any violence, but I have seen protesting. And I'm not bothered by the protesting. We need to stand and be visible in what we believe. But here is where I'm going to talk on that a little bit. The advantage to doing shadow work is becoming very, very familiar with fear and how it is used to move us, right? You have to understand what you are afraid of, what your core values are, and what your core wounds are, and how they make you move. Because everybody else knows it, right? The powers that are running things know how fear moves groups and individuals. They know when to push an individual into a fear state that gives them control and when that fear state becomes uncontrollable. And that's different for groups and individuals. They know this. The psychology has been out there forever. Do you know it? Because if you don't know how your fear makes you move, how your fear demonstrates it in your body, and your body moves before your mind makes sense. We write the stories about what happened after the reaction has already happened. So, what we're doing now, while it is peaceful, to identify our fears and how our fear operates in our body, what our instinctual responses are, what our pattern behaviors in our history has shown that we do. It's not about others, it's about us. How does fear make us move? Understand that. Know what it is in your body. Practice, plan, and think about how you are going to take care of yourself in those responses. Don't imagine the crisis situation. Imagine the everyday situation. Right now, in a fear response, what can I do? What takes care of me and restores my feeling of safety and security and self-trust? Practice those now, because that's how you return to your calm center. And as long as you are in your calm center, you hear, because our mind isn't running all the fear noise, all those extra thoughts, right? It's like trying to pick out the sky in the middle of a storm with all the clouds in the way. So practice that now so that you know your exit strategy, the map that you are going to follow when that hits to get back to your calm center and make the decision that is in line with your actual values. Because if you don't have that and you don't have that plan set for you, when I am afraid, when I am experiencing this type of fear, this type of fear, this type of fear, I feel this way, I need this, so I am going to do this, and do this to meet that need. If you can't answer those questions about yourself, then when things of an actual crisis nature hit, you are going to become part of the problem, not the solution. And it doesn't matter which side you're standing on. This is true for everybody. If you don't know this, you will become part of the problem, not the solution. Practice it now. Learn to be in your body. Learn what your body is saying and how to communicate with it, because your body is going to respond before your mind catches up. And some stories you don't want to write in reverse. That's all I've got. Thanks. I love you.